Hello, today we're going to be doing a theory video on a huge old clod, Peridot. Now we're debating on her gemstone, whether it's actually a sapphire or a peridot. Now sapphires can be green also, so this is the color of a sapphire. And the sapphire looks more like her gem in shape and in color. You could just compare it right now and see that her gemstone is very similar to that sapphire that I'm showing you right now. But peridots, not so much. Peridots are usually come in round shapes, which peridot does not have in her gemstone. Peridot's gemstone is not jade, but it looks more like a sapphire than it does a peridot. So, but see, just compare. So I'm going to bring over my sister over here and ask her a question. Okay, this is someone from Steven Universe. You know of that show, right?
Yeah, it's about that little boy and he's a gym.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this clod over here, Peridot. Look at her gemstone.
Is that a mix? Sure. Is that
not a fusion? Okay. It's just Peridot.
Is it? Oh, she's evil, isn't she?
Well, she's against. She's from Homeworld. She's against the crystal gems.
Okay.
Does her gemstone look like a peridot? In shape,
Not at all. Not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
But she's the same color as it, so I'm pretty sure you get the point.
Yeah, but if you look at a sapphire over here, the green sapphire, doesn't it look more like her gemstone?
But sapphire's blue.
No, there's also green sapphires.
Okay, but they don't focus on her being sapphire. Where they get peridot from is the color, so, that's what I'm thinking. Not quite sure, though.
Because look at the shape. The shape, the glare, and everything is similar to her gemstone.
But they can't have another sapphire because,
actually,
they introduced us to sapphire when Ruby, isn't that her name?
Yeah, Ruby
and Sapphire, they fused to make Garnet. It would get too confusing if Peridot was also called Sapphire.
Actually, did you know that Pearl is not the only Pearl?
Well, yes, but there's not another Pearl mentioned in one of the episodes that I've seen. I've never seen another Pearl mentioned.
Well, there was another Pearl mentioned because you don't watch the show. But what I'm saying is that Peridot has a chance of being a sapphire instead of a peridot.
Maybe she's a fusion.
There's not a good chance of that being a fusion.
Well, maybe.
Well,
you never know.
Okay, there we go.
There's a possibility.
So I'm saying there's a possibility of Peridot actually being a sapphire and not a peridot.
Well, I have one question. Pearl, what's on her forehead?
A pearl.
Is it a pearl? Are you sure it's a pearl? It doesn't look like a pearl to me.
White and clear. Let's go to over here. There's diamonds. See, there are different kinds of sapphires.
That's not what her, exactly.
Oh, and there's opal. I like that fusion. Pearl. There you go. Okay, so that's the pearl. And no one's sure of the crystal gems, but I'm just saying that there's a chance of peridot not being a peridot and actually being a pearl. I mean, a sapphire. Yeah. So I'm just going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching this. If you want to see this for yourself, go to Bernardine Fine Art Jewelry. And you could see all kinds of gemstones. And at the bottom of the page, there's the colors. You can go ahead and go aqua, orange, black, pink, blue, purple, brown, red, gray, white/clear, green, yellow, and multi.